the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the length. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
At the 45-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Jackson keeping it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Lamar off the play fake. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lamar throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Little knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. No play action. Here's Hurts. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So it's 2nd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hurts on 1st down. Finding Brown, back-to-back plays. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that play is brought to a halt, you're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And it's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
You just get the play off. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper and Gene in to pick it up. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. First down, run with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Don't touch it. And anyway, don't touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7.
Good. And let's go. Trimmer. Don't touch.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Great. Don't touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Don't touch.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams and a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And we've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Jackson off the play action. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. So a pickup on the play to about the 40. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the first half. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4.
Jaguars 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Don't touch that! Don't touch!
Going to try to run it in, Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
Jaguars 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. Oh, I don't think so. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4.
Jaguars 17. Logan Cook to kick off.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. The ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know if he roughed him up, he cost him that catch.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Here's the final play of our first half. Barkley gets it on third down. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. Escapes the pocket. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
On second down, here's Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nickel look by the Jaguars here, third down.
Great, set.
They'll throw, third and long. From deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Running right, it's Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Great, set.
Here's Saquon. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Great.
Throwing here, Hurts. Catch is made in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
Eagles 28. Jaguars 17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets it up.
And you can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Good run there, about 9, but still third down coming up.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. On the left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. A give to Barkley. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
King, Phil King. Out.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Catch made. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throws caught. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They go with Barkley here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Come and get it. No touch. No touch.
They run it with Saquon. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
No touch.
It's Barkley again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles lead by 15 now.
Eagles 31, Jaguars 20. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lamar now from the gun. And he puts some air under this one, right side. This is brought in at the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
No, we changed it. Yeah.
From the gun, Jackson. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, going to get a two-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Eagles 35, Jaguars 26.
a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
No, toss it. 180, 180. No, toss it. No, toss it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles looking like they'll start this season with a win. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
No, toss it. Nice. 180, 180. No, toss it.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
No, toss it. 180, 180.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Great, set. Trimmer. No,
Here's Barkley. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Down and goal to go.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.